Hell no. What the fuck?
You know why I'm here.
You do that shit?
This is B. Ellis. The never-be-defeated CEO has the rare designation of being both a coach and a player. After playing some college basketball at LSUA, B. Ellis went back to his hometown of Lafayette to coach high school basketball. He broke into the limelight after cooking Catch Nasty in Ones, and has since gone on to appear in both Ball is Life and The Next Chapter. His galvanizing love for the game has prompted me to scout the strengths and weaknesses in his one-on-one game. If you pay attention, you could avoid ending up like this guy.
Off for the screen, now left. Off for the screen, now. Shut the fuck up, nigga. That's game. Shut your dumb ass up. All that talking you doing. Get your ass off.
Shot, boy.
What you talking about?
So out of all the signature moves I've covered so far, B. Ellis's hook shot is my favorite. It's rare to see a running hook at all in today's game, never mind from a smaller guard, so it really stands out anytime he goes for it. He obviously has put in a lot of work to add the move to his bag. He can perform the hook going both left and right, alternating both his footwork and the timing of his release. Watch here as B. Ellis goes into the left hook straight after the double cross, shooting off of his left foot. The degree of difficulty on this move makes this tough to stop.
Gave him my best move right there.
B. Ellis also has a polished mid-range game. A lot of the guys I've scouted seem to live either in the paint or at the three-point line, but Coach has a variety of moves to create space off the dribble. He has a great fadeaway out of the mid-post and can shoot the ball off both his right and left shoulder. If you play up on the fade, he has the footwork to step through for a floater, and even against good defense, he has this knack for knocking down unconventional shots.
Get your ass in there, goddammit! Bucket, 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 bucket.
B. Ellis is also a great perimeter shooter. He shoots a lot like Mike Conley. Not only does he kind of look like him, but they're both lefties with extremely quick releases. Watch how fast B. Ellis elevates and releases the ball. J-Lou doesn't even have a chance to put a hand up before the ball is in the air. He seems to heat up pretty quickly and will knock down several jumpers in a row if you let him get going. And once he's on, well, good luck. His final strength is his passion for the game. You're not going to want it more than B. Ellis. As a coach and motivator of younger players, he shows a supreme confidence in his skills and the work he has put into his game.
Never come back again. You'll never want to play in there again. You'll never want to come back. You'll never want to come back. You'll never want to come back. You'll never ask me again.
This confidence allows him to come back from deficits early on in games and allows him to compete with some of the most skilled guards on the platform. You can't take your foot off the gas when playing B. Ellis.
14. Finish the game.
Moving on to weaknesses, B. Ellis does have some limitations on the defensive side of the ball. He's a smaller guard, and while he's strong, there's not much he can do to prevent bigger players from bullying their way to the paint. But even on the perimeter, he often gets caught out of position. Here against Will, you see him pressing at damn near half court with his lead foot way too high. As a coach, I'm sure if he saw his own player defending like this, he would have to bench him, or at least tell him to back up. He simply doesn't have the foot speed to be pressing so close to his defender, and smart opponents will take advantage of this. And to be fair to B. Ellis, he is in a tough situation, since if he backs up too much, he doesn't have the wingspan to contest jump shots on the perimeter. Overall, while he's not a terrible one-on-one defender, he's gonna have a hard time stopping anyone above the LA Fitness role player tier.
4-4.
One slight flaw in B. Ellis's game is the degree of difficulty on his shots, especially compared to his opponent. Let's take his hook shot for example. While the move is pretty, it's more difficult to hit a high arcing hook than it is to do a basic layup. This extends to his pull-up jumpers as well. While he's taking and sometimes making contested jumpers, players like J-Lu and Nathan are able to generate way more open looks. This difference is often the difference between winning and losing.
Oh! That game? I swear.
Alright, so before I get into B. Ellis's one-on-one ranking, I do want to comment that I don't think he's really a one-on-one player to begin with. He can obviously score and compete in ones, but his strengths as a passer and a playmaker are really uncovered in a team setting. With that being said, I do have B. Ellis ranked as a YouTube All-Star, right next to HezyGod and T-Jazz. If I could have anyone train me in the YouTube community, I'd probably pick B. Ellis. He seems to have every move in the book. He's dangerous out of the triple threat and off the dribble, and he can shoot the lights out of the ball. However, compared to some of the guys above him, I do think he has some difficulty generating easy buckets, and his limitations on defense can be more easily exploited. Still, let me know what you think about his game, and comment below who I should scout next.
Y'all thought I was playing when I said I was gonna start a YouTube, huh? I told y'all.